Hello and welcome back to this blind let's play of Trails in the Sky. That's Trails, not Trials. With me, Estelle JRPG. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of bracer stuff. We also went and checked out the tower, but for now, we need to help with this festival. So, without further ado, let's make our way to Jenis Academy. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Vista Road. Will there be monsters here? There will be. So we'll do a dual strike here. Easily done. I'm guessing these are things that can only be hit by arts, which again is completely fine. We shall hit them with the fire. Let's do an active bleed here.
Well, that takes care of that.
That does take care of that. Nicely done. Let us make our way up towards here. Seems a bit dangerous to have a monster-ridden path up to a school, but there you go. Right, craft, dual strike. And we're actually just going to attack regularly here. Boom, boom. There's no enemies that we haven't encountered before, which is good. These things are annoying, but they're not the end of the world. 1, 2. Piece of cake. I agree. Right, let's. I want to get all the XP I can, really. Let's do an S. Not a shadow spit. Let's do an S strike.
Let's move out.
Easy enough. These things as well, we can take them out pretty quickly.
Well, that takes care of that.
And they have a lot more XP for us to give, especially if we get these preemptive attacks. Bam. Nicely done. It's interesting that there's more dangerous monsters on this path than there is at the actual seashore. But I suppose that is okay. Craft, dual strike, this guy. Easily done. Art. Firebolt. Art. Aqua bleed. Boom, boom.
Well, that takes care of that.
I know I should probably sell some of these Serpeth, but I've not really had a need to at any point, really. I mean, if I was really wanting things, like for equipment-wise, but I seem to be able to buy most of what I want fairly easily, so I'm just kind of keeping on to them. Soul Blur will do. That seems to work pretty well. That's fine. We'll do an airstrike. Ah, pretty easy. Check out if there's anything we're missing around here. Nope, just the monster, but we'll take care of it. So we know that we have a spot in the play that we need to help fulfill. We don't particularly know what Josh's part is quite yet, but we know Estelle's is a female lead with some combat experience, which is always handy.
We're good to go.
Easily taking care of those guys as well, as we take care of these. And easily done.
Let's move out.
And I believe this should be the school. The Royal Academy. I know some of the later Trails game revolve around schools, but this is the first we've seen here. Wow, this is Royal Academy. I like it here. It seems so nice and relaxing. Perfect type of environment for studying, I'll say. Well, everyone is in class at the moment. It's pretty noisy if you just wait around a little while. We're having a campus festival soon. I guess people are busy preparing for it. Correct. I want to introduce you to the head of student council. She's in class, so I'll take you to the dean's office first. Why there? To meet Dean Collins. He's in charge of the whole academy. His office is on the first floor of the main building to the right. Got it. Well, let's go meet the dean then. Let's go. That's the girls' dormitory. The auditorium. This is where the play will probably be. There seems to be some outfits there. Ooh. Let's see what's upstairs. Oh, nothing much. Okay. So, into the main building? Where does this go? Back road. Okay. Maybe there's something there that we can find. Right. At a later point. Clubhouse. Oh, yes please. We got the recipe. This is where the books are. Student council room. Girls' locker room. Boys' locker room. Student council room, where there's no one there. Material archives. Let's kind of keep a basic idea of what's going on everywhere. Right, it's to the main schoolhouse we go. Dean's office. Faculty lounge. There are 3 major covert offered at the academy. All of them are important, but I'm personally in charge of physical education. There are classes at the moment. Perfect time to get the papers sorted. There we go. Hello, Chloe. Pardon me, Fauna. I just got back. Welcome back. If you're looking for the dean, he went into his office. He's been quite worried about you. Alright, we'll go see him now. Yes, we will. Into the dean's office. I'm back, Dean Collins. Ah, hello, Chloe. Who might you be? It's nice to meet you, Dean. We're from the Bracer Guild. Ah, you're so young. Very impressive. Are you by any chance here too because of the fire at the orphanage? Yes, actually. I see, that's terrible. I wish I could do something to help. Well, first there's the matter of cheering up the children. Perhaps I could start there. Yes, sir. In that case, I will work on the play with Josh, Estelle and Joshua. I think that's a good idea. Estelle and Joshua, I wish you both do the best. Do what you can. Yes, sir. To the best of our meager ability. I'm letting the head of student council handle the matter of play. Her name is Jill. She can tell you far more about it than I ever could. I'll see about setting up dorm rooms for you. Dorms? Well, the campus fest is upon us. I'd imagine that you need to rehearse every day for long hours. And if that's the case, you'll need a place to sleep, will you not? Okay, that would be greatly appreciated. The lessons have seemed to have concluded. Why not go and introduce yourself to the president then? Yes, sir. We should go to student council room next. It's to the right of the main building on the 2nd floor of the clubhouse. Alright, let's go. There's still not that many people around. Oh, I lie. Setting up campus is such a pain. Let people do the work on it. Everyone in the Woodwinds group late. I'll just start going on my own. Should we go for an explore first? See if there's anyone around. We got the boys' dorm. It's almost time for the festival. Cubs doing a food stand, better get cracking on the setup. Ooh, can't move around. Just wanna... Although I like to focus on studying, I have to learn my part of the play. How do I get roped into this anyway? It's kind of how I felt at school when doing plays. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh god, sorry I didn't mean to press play. La 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 la. Let us see if there's anyone in this room. There is not. Let's go speak to that boy, final boy downstairs. Now that I'm saw a mission. Both dorms have a teacher who patrols at night. Okay. Maybe that will come into play later. Obviously, I patrol the boys' dorm. Okay, he is the patroller for that dorm. Let's check out the girls. I think I'm gonna read that book I bought. I'd like to write a book someday, so I'm studying humanities. I'm guessing this is the teacher's room. Very free willy about having stuff in here. We can go pretty quickly. Okay, everyone sleeps. Has joint rooms. We've obviously got the theatre there. Let's head over to the student council then. Oh, hi Chloe, good to see you back. Well, hello Roy, you look very busy. I'm trying to find something for the class display. Better get a move on or else I'll never get there. I'll never hear the end of it from Logic. Who's Logic? Boys' locker room. The festival set up is so they can practice some rest. Today this is all we have to practice with. This is obviously pretty crucial. Okay, girls' locker room. I'm so busy. There's a class display, but I'm in the play later. Plus I have to help with the club's who's down. All this is going to be a little bit much, even for me. I wonder when I should stop. Sometimes really don't make their meanings clear. Huh? Everyone agreed it was a lot, but if you put in our fair share, we can get it taken care of. But he who has made the least progress will inevitably be the one to proclaim how busy he is. What are you getting at? Just wonder which one makes you feel the busiest. Of course I figured you'd handle them all with no problem. I mean, Alright, I get it. I'll keep working on all of them. Lord knows. So busy. The budgets for all the concession stands have been checked over. No problems with sending out the invitations. Now, all that's left is the play. If we can't find anyone to fill the last 2 roles, the only option might be for us to fill them in ourselves. Oh no, there's no way you're acting in the play. The hurts when we first tried these costumes on are going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Don't remind me, I never want to wear anything like that again. I'm back, Jill. Hello, Hans. Chloe? I heard about the fire. It must have been awful. Well, have Metron and the kids alright? Yes, they're fine now. The orphanage was burnt to the ground, though. I see. We'll try and keep your spirits up. Fretting won't do any good. The best thing we can do is make the place something kids can enjoy. Yes, Metron and Teresa gave us the same advice, so we'll give it our best. With your help, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. To think I was stressing about it just a few minutes ago. Who are your friends? Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle. I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. So you must be the ones Chloe spoke of before. I told you I'll bring them here. They'll be helping too. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad to meet both of you. I'm Jill Ridenour. I'm head of the student council. I'll be directing the play. I'm Vice President Hans. Nice to meet you both. Likewise. Good to meet you too. You know. What? With braces here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. Are you good with a sword, Estelle? Well, my father mainly tried me with the staff, but I'm not hopeless at least. Okay then, that settles it. You'll have a big sword fight with Chloe. Whoa, a sword fight? She means in the play, of course. There's a duel between 2 knights at the climax of the play. It's a really powerful scene, perfect for the final act. And we don't have any girls who use the sword well enough to compete with Chloe, much less make it look good. She beat every guy in the fencing tournament and took the top spot. Oh wow. She's actually beat out her hands in the final match. Thanks for reminding me, Jill. It's not that I'm no good, it's just goes way better. I'm still only an amateur. I don't think I'll be any match for a professional like Estelle. And again with the modesty, but hey, if you need help, I'm your girl. We'll do it, Chloe. I'm sure we can, thank you. You know, a duel between 2 female knights ought to be pretty unique. Female knights? They're going to be playing 2 male knights. Huh? But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Whatever shall we do? He deserves to play a crucial role in this. Yes, a crucial role. I think we may just have to depart for him. What kind of play is this exactly? It's called Magdril of the White Magnolia. A famous story set in a time when there are nobles and commoners. A princess courted both by a knight of royal blood and a commoner. In spite of their different social classes, the 3 have been friends since childhood. As you can imagine, this leads to complications between the nobles and the commoners. There's a great happy ending to the whole thing. That sounds like fun! So then, why are the girls playing the guys' roles? It's just something to make the production more interesting this time. Having guys and girls switch roles, that is. Really? Wow, teachers are okay with this? End sexual discrimination. Be free of gender roles. Damn straight. Put that in the light. The teachers loved the idea. Personally, I thought people would kick it out. Jill, you're incorrigible. Yep, she thought she prefers the title Evil Genius. I'm totally up for this. Hey, hold on a second. Now you're telling me then. The crucial role you need to play is, yep, you're doing us a massive favor here. Thank you for introducing us to such nice people, Chloe. I'm sorry, Josh. So these are costumes. I figured we'll be playing knights, so we'll be armored up. Well, armor and helmet won't work so well if you want people to see you act. That's why we decided to arrange you in things suggest more like royal guardsmen. Oh, I got it. It's perfect for Chloe. She's petite. Thank you so much. I think it suits you also. Really? Say, aren't we dressed in different colors? Because I'm playing Azure Knight Oscar. You'll be playing the Ruby Knight Julius. It makes the play more colorful. Okay then. So what about Joshua? The object of your affection, is the fair Prince Cecilia. Come on, princess, this way. Wait, I'm not in a moment yet. Nice. If you're going to say something, say it. Don't leave me in suspense. Well, how should I put it? I think you look perfect. I'm shocked. You look beautiful. Indeed, such poise. Well, if I didn't know it really going on in there, I'll be smitten by the very sight of you. Well, thank you for being so honest, but I'm not thrilled, but this is just as I hoped. I think everyone will be pretty pleased with the casting. Come on, everyone, let's make the play one to remember. Alright. Oh. Okay. Afterward, Estelle and Josh slept in their respective dorms. Okay, Estelle, please use this bed. Thank you. By that means you and Jill are in the same room. You two must be close. We have been ever since we first started here. As roommates, we're pretty much inseparable. By the way, I have a proposition for you. What? Would it be honorary best friend of mine? After all, we're going to be working together. You don't mind, do you? Of course not. No superseding me, I hope. We're best friend trio, right? Yeah, of course we are. My new best friends, Jill and Chloe. Wonderful. Looks like just us girls in here. This'll be fun. No need to worry about boys prying eyes while we're in here. You make it sound so dirty. You're so innocent. Like a little lamb. Oh, that's just mean. Just for that, I'm not baking you any sweets. Oh, well, pardon me. I apologize for offending you, Mademoiselle Chloe. Nope, try again. What's wrong, Estelle? What's with all the staring? It's no big deal. I just got a little green monster on my shoulder. What do you mean? I've got some friends back in Roulette, but most we ever did was have sleepovers. I think it'd be nice to have someone as close living under the same roof with you. What do you think, Chloe? I'm not sure. I don't really understand what would make you jealous, Estelle. Huh? I concur. I almost want to ask you where you got off saying something like that. Why would you say that? Oh, come on. You got a traveling companion, don't you? A pretty nice-looking one, too, to boot. Who also, I don't know, lived under the same roof with? Are you talking about Joshua? That's kind of a silly question. You've got a hot guy with you all the time, and you're jealous of us living in an all-girl household. I'm playing a tiny violin for you, like a minuscule one in size. Shows what you know. Joshua's more like a big brother to me. Us living together is more like a family thing. Oh, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same way. I bet that's not what a guy in his age would think. It's gotta be tough for him always be around a pretty girl like you. Enough, Jill. I'm so sorry, Estelle. Jill has a bad habit of picking on people. Pfft. If we're gonna start having bad habits, is there something you'd like to say? Nope, I'm good. Come on, don't mess with me like that. And really, Joshua, I mean, come on, no way. Someone's in denial. Jill. Oops, I remembered I have to give my daily report to the teacher before bed. So good night, ladies. Sleep well. I swear. Alright, Estelle. If you like, I can lend you some pajamas. Estelle? What? Alright, pajamas. Sure, that sounds great. With Estelle and Joshua unlikely, life at the Royal Academy has begun. In the morning, they would wake up, go to school just like any other students. All throughout the morning, they attended lessons with the other students. As the day wore on, the lunch was enjoyed all over by Silly conversation, mostly revolving around how Josh might look in heels. School was followed by rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night. Everyone was having such fun that time seemed to fly by. Here we are at the festival, I assume, and the night before the festival. Here we go. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps the fate intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speaking, thy may well be unburdened, if nothing else for our beloved princess. We were to cleave a path through our fate with our own hands, but this moment my words and her smile seem lost. My fear has clutched your heart, Oscar. And what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? Though I fought no wish to fight you again, it would seem that I am left with little choice. Before this storm, by the name of the revolution, should claim us both. Take up your sword, and we shall let fate decide. Yes, and the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come on, let it be done. Indeed. I'm guessing there's going to be a minigame. Woohoo! I finally got through the scene with no mistakes. And a convincing performance it was. I've got nothing on you, though. Don't think you flubbed a single line. Well, I've been familiar with the script for a long time. I think I learned it about the same rate you're going. I really appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse. It's no big deal. You've kind of been my guide through it all. I think you would make a great bracer, personally. You flatter me. We finally do this for real tomorrow. Hope Matron and Teresa and the kids will enjoy it. They really mean a lot to you, don't they? They're like your family. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? No, you're exactly right. They're the ones who taught me what the real value of family. Both my parents died shortly after I was born. What? I was left in the care of an affluent relative I never wanted for anything, but I really had no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron. 10 years ago? Was it during the 100 Days War? Yes, that was when I came of Ron. Everyone I knew had scattered trying to escape the Imperial forces. Matron Teresa and her husband, Joseph, took me in and cared for me. Wow. After the war ended, we waited several months for word to come of my relatives. And she and Josh were so kind to me that was when I first understood what it's like to have a mother and a father. And how it must have been to have a family to be with. Chloe, I'm sorry. I've been rambling. You must be bored of tears. No, not at all. Let's really show everyone how it's done. Right. I was worried for it, but I'm really excited now. Jill and Han sure have worked hard on us, haven't they? Yes, indeed. I think Joshua's really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor. Yeah, he acted all uninterested, but he plays the role of the spoiled princess well. He definitely nailed the mannerisms. I've seen professionals turn in worse performances. Does he have any experience in theater? I don't really know that much about his life before I met him. Whatever went on back then, he's never talked about it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. Don't sweat it. He's always been the type to be good at whatever he does. He's always so calm and collected. Sometimes he gets flustered, though, and that's when he's really cute. What? Perhaps our roles should have been reversed, huh? Julius and Oscar. Sometimes I think you would have preferred to play Oscar. How come? Well, I mean, Julius is the son of a noble, and I'm sure I don't know anything about that. That's not what I mean. It's more about, the ending. Oh, you mean how Oscar gets... Right. Well, it's just Joshua, and hey, do you mean you wouldn't like kissing Joshua? Don't be ridiculous. Still, it does seem rather risque. Come on, you're starting to sound like Jill. And besides, Joshua sees me like a little sister. Does he? He's always treating me like a little kid, especially with my dad around. He drives me nuts. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing like that going on. Okay. Here you are. Joshua? Hans? Rehearsal's over and you're still practicing. There's some dedication you two have. Ready for the big duel scene? Just leave it to us. It's gonna be flawless. Really? I look forward to seeing it. Anyway, what are you two doing here? Were you looking for us? Yeah, today's the last day that you two will be staying in dorms with us, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump ourselves up. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. I think that sounds like a great idea. By the way, wasn't Jill with you? She called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her. I'll come with you. You guys go ahead and go to the cafeteria. Okay. Let's go to the cafeteria. As you wish, boss. Don't call me that. Looks like they've really hit it off. Sometimes it worries me that he doesn't really let people close. What? Oh, it's nothing. Okay then, let's get changed. It's kind of embarrassing to walk around in this. I have to agree. That should do it. Want to meet up with Jill? Alright, let's go to the Dean's office. They do play on the weird sexual chemistry between the siblings. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh, there's decorations everywhere. Look at all the decorations. Oh, I'm bushed. At this rate, I'll never finish getting these decorations up. All the students who are helping me are otherwise busy with other stuff. Just look around, there are plenty of places that aren't decorated yet. Oh, there's no Santa curtain. That might not look so good. See what I mean? If you see any other bad spots on this, please let me know. We'll be over to get them fixed in a jiffy. I think you know what to keep an eye out for. Any place like this where there are no decorations. I've got it. If I spot any, I'll let you know. Appreciate it. Seems like a side quest. Huh? Maybe... Is something wrong? There's no flag here. But there's only one on one side. Oh, you're right. Good thing, Estelle. Pure chance, really. Let's go tell Mr. Parks about it. Yes, let's. These sneaky missions. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and get that straightened out. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, I appreciate it. Alright, that should do it. Let me know if you see any more. Sure thing. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick leap around. I don't know if it's gonna be in at all. Huh? There's no flag here. See the other buildings have flags above the doors? Seem like decorations. Man, let's go tell Mr. Parks. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna go around and make sure that everything... Yep, you got it. Tapestry should go there. La 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 la. Yep, cool. Yep, tapestry there. Cool. Little side quest done. I probably missed a bunch of those. But it's fine. Right, let's go to the Dean's office. That's a great idea. That's our Dean, always level-headed. You flatter me. And I assume I can entrust the list to you? Yes, sir. Taken care of. Excuse us. Oh, we're sorry. Are we interrupting? No, we're just finishing up, actually. Dean, don't say anything. You spoil the fun tomorrow. What? You're acting all suspicious. What are you plotting this time, Jill? You'll have to wait tomorrow to find out. Anyways, do you need something? Yes, actually. Oh, that sounds fine. I'm just hoping and praying that the festival will be a success. I'll give it all we got. Barring any major combinations, I think tomorrow will go just fine. Yes, sir. Come on, Jill, let's go to the cafeteria. Okay. Hey, we're here! Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Jill. Hey, we've been waiting for you. Now, are you ready to order some food? Oh, my stomach just cries out of nourishment. Finishing the play, having to run hither, yawn like a madman, really works up an appetite. It all ends after today, right? You're right. Let's all get motivated. Got a new job to deal with and all. What would that be? Wait, what new job? I'll tell you about it later. Let's go there and stir things up. We're gonna make this festival a huge success. I'll be counting you, Estelle. You, Joshua, too. I'm all over it. We'll do our absolute best. That evening, everyone spent a rather busy hour in the cafeteria. At the end, they raised a toast with soft drinks to the play's success. Because there's minors here, goddammit. Minors, guys. Afterward, they returned to the dorm and went to bed early in order to be prepared for the busy day ahead. On the day of the festival, the stage is set perfectly. The lights are just right. Okay, looks like we're ready to unleash our masterpiece. We'll be opening soon. We got a bit of everything that starts, though. Go have some fun in the meantime. Now you're talking. I'm gonna stuff my face with something from every food stand out there. Looking around is fine, but if you eat too much, you'll be too full moving the play. Yeah, she probably shouldn't overdo it. Hey, aren't you guys gonna come with us? We can. We got student council business to deal with. You'll be fine. Go have some fun. What? What student council business? Didn't you say the same thing yesterday? Is there something I can do to help? We're fine, promise. All you need to do is show us Estelle Joshua around. The pipsqueak's gonna be showing up soon? Oh right, sorry. We'll have time enough to go out and enjoy the festival. Oh yeah, and Joshua, if you see any hot girls out there, expect you to beeline it right back here and tell me, got it? Wouldn't want any of them missing out on my pleasure or my company. Yeah, got it. Tall, gorgeous, sensual, charming. Did I miss anything? My friend, I couldn't have said it better myself. Men. Seriously, just talk about one-track minds. The time you've all been waiting for is finally right. 52nd Jenis Royal Academy Campus Festival has begun. Let's go get some food. All the kids are here. Holy tons of people. This is what the famed Jenis Royal Academy, after all, so it's definitely not your average school. Well, expecting a lot more visitors this year than usual. Alright, it's finally here. Come on, Hans, let's go. Alright. We'll be in the student council office. Come see us if you need us. Sure thing. Best of luck, you two. Well, should we go look around? Works for me. Luscious crepes. We shall definitely be buying one of those. Full stands. We already know how to get a floral jelly. Shop, shop, shop. Bye, bye, bye. Honey popcorn. Let's buy a couple of them. Oh, coffee ice cream. Sounds banging to me. 2 of these, and we already know how to do an apple one. There's not like a crazy amount of people. I came here with Clem and the other kids. I've always heard stories about how they should visit Rock Camping if I ever travelled. Let's see if there's anything unusual. Oh, we can just buy a vegetable sandwich. Huh? Professor Albert, is that you? Well, Estelle and Joshua, this is a pleasant surprise. I trust you're doing well. Were you invited here for the festival? Sadly, no. I'm here on other business. I come to investigate a new discovery within Saffron Tower, so hoping that the Academy could provide me with some useful materials. Well, you're really dedicated. Well, I have to be. Research hasn't made me wealthy, so I'm fueled by pure enthusiasm. On a side note, the Academy's curriculum is divided into a few courses, isn't it? Will there be any exhibitions? Yes, although the free courses available to study are here, only the social study class will have an exhibition. The students are presenting results of an independent research project. Oh, I see. I recall my own days as a student. So where's the research publication made? Okay, this must be your first time at the Academy, right? Let's see, how to explain. The campus is fairly littered with buildings. If you like, we can just take you there. That would be helpful, but I hate to spoil your fun here. Oh, it's fine. We're not doing anything major right now. I see. Well, that would be the case. I would greatly appreciate you showing me the exhibition hall whenever you have the time. I'll be waiting for you right here in the cafeteria. That feels like it may be something. Where have I seen her before? I believe she was with Colonel Richard in the Sky Bandits hideout. Colonel often spoke about coming to visit. He still has hands full at the moment though. She'll be free to drop by in a while. What do you want? Please don't interrupt me, I'm trying to study. He does not seem too happy. That is kind of also how I felt about these things. We're not going to go into the council room right now. Let's take Mr. Dude. My students here are fortunate. Wish my own meals cost this much. Actually, let's continue looking around, because that seems like it's a break. We'll see if we can see anyone else that we recognise here. The Dean is not in here. Anyone in the faculty lounge. I heard some students taken by yesterday. I haven't seen monsters in the old building. We'll make it sure everything's locked up from our house, just to be on the safe side. The old building. I've seen you since last year's Royal Councillor, Mayor Delmore. How much change has that? As you can see, I'm feeling quite well. You should be looking in good health also. This split today will be quite enjoyable. Hey Connor, good afternoon. Hi guys, Gene told me what's been going on. So you helping out whatever you needed? More or less. Are you working security or something? Basically. The alumni here tend to be liberating celebrities from all walks of life. Every year they are all invited back, thus the need for heightened security. Well, I wonder who else went here. The who's who of Liberl, I guess. Well, just leave security up to me and you two can focus on helping out with the festival. There we go. Humanities classroom. We don't need any of this stuff. Mayor Liberl? Oh, we're Everson, Estelle and Joshua. What are you doing here? Today, Drew, I actually graduated from here. I always make a point of going to the campus festival each year. That's cool, but enough about me. How have you two been doing? Our own guild business? Well, actually. Oh yeah, helping out with the play. I've always found them to be slightly tiresome, but if you're going on stage, I certainly don't want to miss it. I'd rather not have anyone I know in the audience for this. Long time no see you two, energetic as ever. Very true. Let's have a look upstairs. We haven't actually looked. Is it just me or are there more people than usual? Probably. I want to go check out this old building. So that's where the social studies building is. Oh god. The Calvard Republic. Check out the Royal Academy campus. Yep. No haunted house this year. This campus which funded through all coffers. As the Queen's nephew ought to give a thorough inspection. I'm sure the students will consider it a great honour. Was the Solfati invited? I imagine he was. Not inviting him would be just asking for trouble. You're right, sorry to say this once more, but please consider your words when among the public. There we go. And then, what have we got here? Well, this is the natural exhibition. I just want to make sure that I get everyone here. Is this like a... Love. It's gonna show love. These two are very active individuals. Today is the ideal day to take on new challenges and foes together. Says that we're gonna fall in love. There we go. Right. Maybe it's time to get the old Prince Alba here. I just want to make sure that I kind of have a bit of a talk to everyone, you know. Okay. Let's have a gander in here. I haven't seen Matron yet. Well, you've certainly put all the stops, have you? So many years of interest in history to economics. Thank you so much. This is like smashing fun. It was my pleasure, sir. Help. Social studies is my major, so I hope you enjoy looking around. I've never been good at this whole academics thing. One of these days, you're really going to have to get over that. Being a bracer requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Gulp. Well, itching to start looking around, if you'll excuse me. Thank you again for showing me the way here. There we go. Did we get anything extra for that? Miss Chloe! Oh, you're all here! Hey, kiddies! Glad you could make it. Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome! I ate so much candy I puked. I told you not to be such a pig. Is Matron Teresa here with you? Yeah, she's taking those people over there. There she is! Good afternoon, all. Matron! Good afternoon, Matron. Thank you so much for inviting us here today. Children and I have enjoyed it greatly. Hey, Miss Chloe. When's your plaything supposed to start? We've been looking forward to it. Well, I see. You'll have to wait a little longer. Did you know both Estelle and Joshua are going to be in the play with me? Really? This is going to be so cool. What part are you going to play, Mr. Joshua? Well, how do I put this? You're just going to have to wait and see, won't you? Oh, by the way, are you guys staying in Menorah? Yes, through the continued goodwill of the innkeepers. That said, however. Hey guys, do you want to see the costumes that we used in the play? They're all pretty dresses and suits of armor. Pretty dresses? Suits of armor? I guess I have your attention. I'll give you an exclusive sneak at them before the play even starts. Yay! I want to go too. I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now follow me. He is good, isn't he? Joshua's such a thoughtful boy. I didn't want to speak of this in front of the children. You mean, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer, and you will impose upon the Menorans no longer. I will tell the children today after the festival. I see. That's sad, but I suppose you have no choice. Please don't look at me so. The Grand Cell is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save enough mirror, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday. Matron. Now, let us find the children, shall we? I would imagine they're still a bit... they're a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own. Well, this is so cool. I wonder if I could wear it. Not with how short you are. I wish I could try on a white dress. Well, looks like you're having fun, huh? Where'd Joshua go? Mr. Joshua? He left after you brought us here. He said wait here until the girls arrive. Huh? Something wrong? I know. Mr. Joshua went looking for the guy with silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us get out of the fire before. His hair's all shiny and pretty. What? So he's been on campus? Uh-huh, just for a second though. Mr. Joshua sure was surprised. Holly, you dummy. Why didn't you come and tell us any of this? Because I was eating a crab. Estelle? I know. I'll be right back, Matron. That's fine. Chloe, would you go with her, please? Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. By your leave, Matron. You're going too? Yes, I'm sorry. I'll see you at the play. Yeah, it's gonna knock your socks off. Let's go find Joshua. I don't know who the guy's silver hair is, but even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out. Just a moment, please. Siege. Scree? I need you to ask you something. Did you see where Joshua went? Scree! Where is he headed? To the old school building on the back road. Okay. Shit's going down, kids. Shit is going down. Let's do this. That's blocked. Interesting. Shows we have no place but to go in. Let's do this. There's going to be monsters here. Most probably. Creepy old abandoned house. Joshy boy, where are they? Ooh. Okay. Found an EP charge. Unsure whether or not that'll be useful right now, but there we go. Strange, I could have sworn, but it couldn't be. Joshua! Hey, you two. You need to stop making us worry about you. I almost had a heart attack when I heard you when chasing after some guy with silver hair. How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow a man matching a description out this way, but I guess I lost him. Oh my. He must be pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he is? I'm afraid not. I don't think he was our arsonist, though. And I tailed him as long as I could. I see. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? I was just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. About 5 minutes ago, you were in total panic. No, I was not. You were pretty concerned yourself. Thank both of you. Little love triangle going on here. Your attention, please. The play personnel, please report to the auditorium. Once again, all play personnel, report to the auditorium. Yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? Yeah, we should get in a costume. The play starts soon. Alright, let's do this. What about the guy with silver hair? I suppose all we can do now is let Karna know and warn her to keep an eye out. Most probably. The three spoke to Karna about the silver-haired man and left for the auditorium. 30 minutes later. Here we go. Well, look at all the people. Okay, now I'm getting kind of nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. That's what all the rehearsals are for. Besides, when we start, you won't even forget you'll forget they're even there. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Okay, you two have got a little spat. Another time. This year's camp festival is already a big success. Though we have esteemed here, such as Duke and the mayor, we can't afford to be intimidated. So remember one rule and you'll be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. You've done a good job of keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close that with a real bang. Sounds like a shaver. Without further ado, the Student Council proudly presents Madrigal of the White Mongolia. Enjoy the show. In the year 11,000 of Septine, Canada, 100 years ago, Liberl was still full of nobles and aristocrats. But commoners, too, held some power, and they were prodigious traders who grew more influential with each passing year. During this period, there was much friction between the classes. The nobles and the commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes intensified. The intercession of the royal family and the church failed to end the squabbling. The stage was set for the final conflict. A year had passed since the illness stole the king from his people. Our tale begins on the early spring in the rooftop garden of Gransell Castle. Oh god. The street's lights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness. In spite of that. You're here, Princess. Please, don't think you'll be going to bed soon, Your Royal Highness. Staying up so late can surely do you no good. Oh, it's alright, Ish, if I should fall ill. If that happened, then perhaps I could avoid being the last ember in this dying flame we call Liberl. Please do not speak of such things. Yeah, Your Highness. You are the most exalted individual, Liberl. I'm guessing everyone is a boy here, so if you want to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I cannot consent to it. But why, Your Highness? I have two fine men suitors after all. One is Sir Jenis of the Chivalric Order of Imperial Guards, and the other son of a duke. And Oscar, the commoner, although he may be, is recognized often for his battles against the Empire. Both are such fine men. No one knows better than I the quality of these characters. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh, isn't that Joshua playing the role of the princess? I suppose that Jill has put a great deal of thought into reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays the role well, but two maids leave such to be desired. Do you remember Oscar? How we spent our boyhood days in this alley, running about and pretending our sticks were swords? I could never forget this, Julius. In those days it was all so simple, with you and Celia and the like. I treasure that time greatly. I recall how stunned I was. I could only conspire to play with her in secret, only to discover that I had been doing the same. She was the loveliest spot outside of the falling petals in spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun. But our light was dimmer with each day passed. These nobles and commoners, the fury of the conflict could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so, for it's our very existence has brought us so much sorrow. Oh my, they're so cool. I hate to say it, but the guy kinda looks cuter than the girls. Hush now, watch the show. Now this, Julius. The commoners' impudence can be tolerated no longer. They shall forget their view and place, and no longer view us as their superiors. Liberal's power structure would surely fall into ruin. If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded, and perhaps the eventual seizing of power by the common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should cast all tradition aside? Better we should fall to our knees than the Empire's military concede to their will. Father. Now that's damn sure fine joke up there. If I let the commoners get all the high and mighty, and your whole society collapses, your grace, perhaps it's best if you keep your voice down. Oscar, I am expecting great things from you. If I can get the royal family on our side, we will have a great advantage over the nobles, and the advantage will allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I cannot consent to this. I could never use Cecilia for political gain. Always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you are a chance to become king, albeit only on paper. If you would refuse, it would lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family surely means nobles as well would disappear into the shadows of history. Chairman! Impressive. They've really done their research. I had several doubts about this ever since I heard about the reverse role gimmick. The students have put quite a deal of work into this, it seems. The young Braces have no more in this either. I do not wish bloodshed or revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius or Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do. I'm gonna be sick. Are you alright? You must have quite a bit more than you can handle. It may be spring, but you'll surely catch a death if you sleep out here. Thank you, sir. Good night. It has nothing to do with being a knight, rather a simple concern. I would have had quite a young fool net to see what I must do. You got that right. What? My arm. Just a touch of anesthetic to the blade. Now, if you'd be so kind to sit still. Curse you, assassin. Who sent you? Just nobody wants you out of picture. You wanted it bad enough to pay me up front and pretty well. And that all I need to do is die. I get it. Not bad at all. So up next we should have... Oops, almost got wrapped up that I forgot about my work. Long has it been since you have ended my sight, fair princess? Yes, Julius, it truly has. I cannot help but notice Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, the both of you were oft spoken of by the maids of the court. As well you know, your highness, the kingdom is in the midst of a crisis most dire, and in such he may be close as once were. I confess, I come to you today to ask you a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the Chivalric Order of the High Guard, and young general, to engage in a duel of honor. That the victor shall be granted the honor of becoming your husband. Oh, quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in the conflict between noble and commoner, these two close friends have finally decided to duel. The princess now realizes the determination and keeps silent. And on the day of the duel, two knights step up to the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it, commoner, noble, and all social castes in between them. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings is the one whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself. My friend, I feared that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate has always intended for us to meet in a base of fair in so base a fashion. Speak, they will both be unburdened, if nothing else for our beloved princess. We could cleave a path through the fate with our own hands, but at this moment my words nor a smile seem lost. Has fate clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps it was the passion that pierces me so quick, as I see you with blade drawn, as well as though it might be waiting for this moment. Before I storm the name of revolution to claim us both, we shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. On guard. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same of you, but still you seem to hesitate. What troubles you, Oscar? Is it the extent of your skill? Perhaps the tales of acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Ha! Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordship. Gah! Oscar, your arm. I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither blades are connected with flesh. Not even a glancing blow. Your wound is struck prior. This is a tactic most low, Duke Ramont. This was your intention from the start? Thank you for seizing my good name. Are you implying that I instigated this? Father, is it true? Did you... It is alright, Julius. My own experience has brought this about. Besides, I've received far worse fuel in the battle. I put everything I have into my next strike. I intend to kill you. Oscar, very well. I will wager it on my next strike as well. By the fair princess and the future of our very kingdom. He who lives, and all said, will inherit the responsibility for all. Now who dies will watch over it from the realms of the spirits. Such is the pride of a knight. I suppose it is. Yeah. No. What? Princess. Cecilia, why? Why were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar, Julius. I did not wish to observe the duel between the two of you. I thought I had to find a way to put a stop to this fight. Praise Adios that I arrived in time. Cecilia, Princess. Hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me, and set aside your differences, please. Are we not all of Liberl, and do we not love this land? This is so little that separates us from one another. If you would please take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness, you need say no more. My vision fades, but what of you two? Will you not do as I ask? You will be done, my princess, at your side. Strange, everything is floating. When I was young, I could sneak out the castle down the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles, so please, don't ever stop. Princess? No, this cannot be. I'll do anything, please no. Cecilia, you... Our poor princess. I don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life, so that we might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what trifle is the pride of a nobleman. Had we not been fighting, this would have never come to this. Only now, when it's too late, do I see our folly. Is this the fate of all men, with their spirits still slacked to their flesh? Great Adios, goddess of the skies, we know of your great resentment. There is much that you do not yet understand, it seems. I granted you flesh to be your vessel. By the spirits you know, more freedom and ability. Such contempt for it lies only within yourselves. So beautiful, a more beautiful sin I've never heard. It's amazing. Adios herself has graced her with her presence. The goddess? Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your contest. You are both courageous, strong, yet something vital is broken. It is, you say, our own immaturity that invited this fate upon us? Chairman, has your hate for the nobles and monarchy blinded you to the fact we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you all the rest of you, simply watch these events unfold. There is something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hand upon your breast and think well upon this. And now it seems you have each remembered your hearts, and perhaps there is hope yet for Liberl, as long as you never forget the lessons learned this day. Oh, she's vanished. Oh, where am I? Sorry, Princess? Cecilia? Oh my, Julius, Oscar. Have you both been caught up to heaven as well? It's a great genuine miracle. Princess! Oh my, praise Adios. Why are you two here? And the Duke and the Chairman, so then I'm not dead? Almighty Adios. Adios given Liberl back its beloved. Praise for her benevolence. Oscar, Julius. What happened? Nothing that you need concern yourself over, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end, and I believe that everything will be alright. You're being naive, Oscar. We still have to duel to finish, do we not? Julius. No, you still intend to fight? On the contrary, the match is concluded, and besides, this fool managed to get his arm. But would it not be a duel such as this? But it would not do for a duel such as this to have a clear victor. Thus it stands to reason that the man who fought with a sitting behind guard, yet remained undefeated, should be regarded as victor. Wait, Julius. Don't misunderstand me, Oscar. I had not given up on the princess. Once you were held, our duel will continue. But with blades of wood, just as we were boys. I see. Very well then, I accept your challenge. Have neither of you any regard for my own wishes? You are mistaken. My lady shall judge today's match and think only fair for the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone waits with bated breath for it. Very well. Eek. Do they look marvellous together? Almighty Adios, look well upon this. And may this fine day extend into eternity. Eternal peace to Liberl. Eternal glory. There we go. Bit weird that. Quite the grand finale. But no matter. There he was, Silverhead Man, first time we seen him. And so the curtain fell on the Magdalene Rhino to a grand fanfare and acclaim. With this conclusion, an announcement went out to the campus festival had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse, leave the campus, each person wearing a look of intent. Brilliant, just brilliant. That was one fine play, that the director's allowed to say so. At first thought, I thought people would make fun of us with the royal switch like that. I'm so glad they took it seriously. Agreed, the costumes worked pretty well. I wouldn't want to wear mine again though. Corsets are some form of torture. No kidding. Well, it's all for good cause. Just wait till you see how the pretty pictures the photography club took. The ones you ought to be particularly popular. Sigh, give it a rest. The ones of Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either. You guys did go nuts for the junior girls. We're really gonna rake it in the mirror. I mean, all proceeds will go to a good cause. Jill. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? What? What were you talking about? Nothing important, really. You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. Are you okay? Well, the fight scene had pretty hard work. It's no surprise you're tired. Do you feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I just deal with fatigue every day as a bracer. I'm just trying to get my head back in order, that's all. Oh, Estelle, you don't mean... No, nothing like that. I promise I'm perfectly alright. Huh? I trust we're not interrupting. Miss Chloe, the Oscar was so cool. I want to be cool when I grow up. Thank you. You really were great too, Miss Estelle. Sir Julius. Hey, now Mary. Joshua was so cute. Yeah, I can stop looking. Thank you. It was great fun for us all. A play about love and friendship buffeted the winds of tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was so intense, though. I could only expect it to end in tragedy. It was such a heartwarming conclusion. Thought it was splendid. With praise like that, I have to say it was worth the effort. Oh yeah, Hans? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. What's up? It's nothing bad, don't worry. I'll be right back. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Those for Jill and Hans? No. Chloe, your friends on the student council then? Yes, they were in charge of production of the play. I see, I must thank them then. Children will have many fond memories of Matron. I've made up my mind. I will tell them the decision when we return to Menorah. And tomorrow, we'll take the first steps. Whoa, so soon. What you talking about? Clem, don't listen in on grown-up talk. It's okay, Mary. I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner and continue our discussion over there. Okay. Now then, Chloe, you were too, Estelle, Joshua. I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play. Hold on a sec. Jill's coming back any moment, and she'll probably want to say goodbye before you go. Pardon me. Oh, Dean Collins. It's our pleasure to see you again, Mother Teresa. I must apologize for not coming earlier to thank you for taking the time to visit. You needn't thank me. The festival was magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation. Your students have been magnificent. Yes, the students are magnificent, weren't they? Chloe told me of your current situation. Truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way we could help. Jill? Yes, sir. Please take this. What's this? We took a collection for you. It's 1 million mirror. Please use it to help rebuild the orphanage. 1 million? That's impressive. But how? We have the Duke as well as the Mayor Bose, and there were some celebrities here. Thanks to them, we were able to collect far more than we would have otherwise. Dean, no, you couldn't. I can't accept this. I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for a charity every year. People donated specifically to help rebuild the orphanage, but it's too much. Please accept it, Matron. But Chloe, I realize you're overwhelmed, but think about it. With that much mirror, the rebuilding could start, and you wouldn't need to go to Grancil. You wouldn't have to give her up your herb garden. She speaks the truth. Joseph, would you want to accept this for the children? You needn't focus on the amount. Just what can be done with it. You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Yes, that should settle that. What's this about going to Grancil? Something happened. It's okay. There's no need to worry. You've all been through so much. It's really that big a deal. Why are you crying, Matron? Don't be silly, Clem. There are happy tears. After the Matron children left to return to Menorah, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students in cleaning up the festival. By the time everything was done, the day had been given way to evening. We had everything set up for you to be able to stay. I mean, the festival's just ended and everything. Sorry, we can't. Since we got apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in with the guild. We'd like to give a report before the day's out if we can. You'll have to excuse us. Is that so? Well, I guess I'm on my own tonight. I'm sure gonna be lonely in a bed without you. What? Hans, would you please give the tasteless rest a joke? Yeah, Estelle, don't listen to him. A joke. It's never boring with you guys, I'll give it that much. Hope you guys have a chance to come see us again and stay for a couple of days and nights. Sure will, thank you. We'll stop in again soon. Well, let's get going. I'll lose the daylight if we don't hurry. You're heading to Menorah, Chloe? Yes, there's a lot I want to talk to Matron about. She should be alright with me stay over the inn with her and the kids tonight. I hate that I won't be here after the festival. Well, what can you do? Hope you have a good time. Well, about Matron and the kids. Isn't it kind of risky for them to be carrying around that much money? Don't worry about that. One of the braces escorted them back to the village. Her name's Connor. Apparently the Dean made her special request. He never misses a beat. Well, stay healthy, you guys. He's hoping you guys do great with your braces studies. You can count on it. Best of luck to the both of you as well. We only had a few days at the academy, but it was really great fun. Well, other than class anyway. What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally students spend most of their time attending class. School festival might have been fun, but it was a special event. Yeah, you're right. Well, man, being a student's tougher than I thought. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. It's just that I can't sense Siege nearby. Wonder where he went. Maybe he's just looking for dinner. Yes, maybe it. I'm sorry, I've just been silly. Please allow me to come with you as far as it goes to Word. Sure, it'd be fun. And I think on that note, if you guys have enjoyed that incredibly long play and episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.